intercession for you on Yawm al-Qiyamah is either going to be against you or for you. When you read Surah Al-Baqarah, Ali Imran, it teaches you the Tawheed, how the Jews acted with one another, how they killed the Prophet, how we should give dawah to the kuffar, how should we act with one another, how we should not turn our backs on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His messenger like the people in the past did. It teaches about the Tawheed and how to strengthen this belief so that we can have that nice character. Because you are running around telling your wives that you love them when you want to be intimate with them. But yet when they disturb you, you want to say you're divorced. That is not the meaning of love. As the people say, love is an action of the heart. If it doesn't reflect in speech and action, then it is a false love. How in the world are you going to say you love somebody? You're not teaching them about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You're not being patient with them like the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was patient with his wives and teaching them. أين نحن من هؤلاء? If you just reflect on that, inshallah tabarak wa ta'ala, me and everyone else will be better. I say that to say this. Don't have that word divorce on your tongue so that as soon as you're being disturbed by your wife or your wives, it's going to slip off your tongue. Be patient and try to save them from the hellfire. You and yourself. And what's the meaning of that verse? That means save you and yourself from the hell, you and your family from the hellfire, meaning what? Run away from the disobedience of Allah. Run away from the fire by being obedient to Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. Run away from the disobedience or from the fire. Run away from the disobedience and run to Allah, or run away from the fire by being obedient to Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. If you don't know the meaning of obedience, then you have a big problem. Because all you want to do is disobey Allah tabarak wa ta'ala, but yet when your wife disobey you, you don't want to be patient. You don't want to teach her. But only thing you want to do is scream at her. I told you to do this. That's not the way. Try to admonish them in a way that is pleasing to Allah tabarak wa ta'ala and teach them the deen the way Allah gave you that responsibility. You should live up to that responsibility so that we can be a better community, and try not to be amongst the people that have that word on their tongue and that it slips so easily. Because many amongst the people may come to me or have came to other people and said, my wife asked for a khula and I want to marry her back. I gave it to her and I want to marry her back. So after asking the brother how many times he gave it to her, she asked for it 5 times. But you know what his answer is? It's not my fault. What you mean it's not your fault? It's your fault. You gave it to her and then you married her back 5 times. And she's saying that I want this khula because it's hard to disobey Allah tabarak wa ta'ala living with you. That's because we're playing games with this deen. And we run around and saying that we follow Quran and Sunnah ala fahm sahaba. But I say to you and myself, أين نحن من هؤلاء. With that, أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم.